Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Reckonist. Welcome to Football Manager 2020 and a brand new series called RECKSPERIMENTS. Yes, I don't know about you, but I'm constantly thinking if only there was some way for Football Manager content creators to perform experiments. I haven't seen a single YouTuber try this. Any kind of experiment. What ifs, What if, I put Mbappe at Newcastle with as a centre half? Things like that. That doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anywhere on YouTube, so don't bother looking other than here. First thing I'm going to do for this, this might come a series, it might not be, I don't know. It depends how popular it is with you fellas. I'm going to make old players in the editor and sort of put them up for share on the Steam Workshop. Sounds good. See if you want to play with them or not. I'll try and make them as accurate as I think they should be. And then I'm going to go on holiday for a few years and come back and see how they've developed. First up, as you can see, is the man, the legend, the hero, Paul Scholes. I've chosen a nice photograph for him here, I think. It perfectly encapsulates the man. But this is him as a 16-year-old. He does have a set potential of 183, and current ability is around 105 or 115, one of the two. But it's whether or not he actually gets up to his potential, and the stats that I've put in the editor for him is going to be the interesting thing to see over time. As you can see, I've made him mainly, he's not physically strong. I mean, look at the size of him on that picture. He's tiny, but he is naturally fit because, well, he played very, very late into his career. Possibly past his peak, but still. He's very mentally strong. He'll have good composure, concentration, anticipation, teamwork. His movement will be good. I've left his flair at 12 because is Paul Scholes a flair player? No. Could he do stuff? Absolutely. So I've left it at 12, so he might attempt something crazy. Obviously, his passing and technique and stuff will improve with experience, training, and just general age. I've left his tackling at 2. And also, the only player trait I have given him would be dives into tackles. Obviously, I think, there's two periods of Paul Scholes' career, isn't there? There's the one where he was like basically a number 10, sort of behind the striker, a goal-scoring midfielder type thing. And then there's clearly the other type of Paul Scholes, which was the sat-nav, as they called him, dropping deep, pinging 60-yard balls cross-field, making people like Xavi and Ronaldinho idolize him because he was that good at passing, and they couldn't figure out who taught him how to pass like that. If I remember rightly, that was a Ronaldinho quote. So there's two forms of Scholes. I've left the player traits blank other than dives into tackles because no matter how hard you try, he was never going to lose that. Poor tackling. I've put him as a central midfielder, but if you want, you could train him as an attacking midfielder, again, as the early stages of his career, and the defensive midfielder as well is already pre-built. There was a time when he played left wing for England. I left that at 5, and I think that was being generous, and I think pretty much the same as striker, an out-and-out striker. I mean, he did do it a couple of times. FA Cup final, if I remember rightly, it was him and Sheringham once. But yeah, I've left pretty much everything blank. His personality is listed as professional. I know in the end of his Football Manager stint, he was model professional or model citizen. One of the things is professional. I've left it as professional. I wonder if something will develop or not. I think that's mainly because I put his temperament quite low because I do like Scholes to have a little dig every now and again. I also put his dirtiness around 13, I think, because, it's Paul Scholes, isn't it? Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on holiday for 5 years. I'm going to see where he comes out. Oh, yeah, just before we go on that, his information, I have put in that he is a fan of Manchester United, Oldham, and Salford. Man United supporter out of 100. His rank is 100, and I think it's 60 and 50 for Salford and Oldham. I have left favoured personnel out of it. Dislike club is Liverpool. Surprise, surprise. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave him for 5 years now. I'm going to come back and see what's going to happen. Oh, these people are already interested. Aston Villa, Everton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, no Manchester United. Let's see what this alternate career of Paul Scholes has. Back in a few minutes. Well, for you it'll be instantaneous, so... Alright, back soon. And we are back, and lo and behold, Paul Scholes went to Manchester United. As we have here, he has developed rather strongly, closer to a lot of the 19s that I put in here. You know, there are a few of them. But looking at how he's developing, he's currently 21. He's at Manchester United now. Fantastic. Where did he go? What happened to you, Paul Scholes? He signed for Manchester United. Manchester United. Went on to Villa on loan twice, a year apart as well. Currently, let's have a look at milestones and normal stats. He's now a first team regular, 34 appearances, 3 goals, 6 assists, no man of the matches just yet. But wow, 21-year-old Paul Scholes decides to go to Manchester United as a free transfer. The power of having favoured clubs, I think, is definitely a thing. But wow. So that's what he looks like at 21. I'd love to know what he looks like at 30. If anybody is interested in this file, I will pop it onto the Steam Workshop and leave a link down below in the description. Yeah, this is a little loose as a format. I wasn't even sure, if I was going to do this video, but I decided to do something today rather than stream. Yeah, if you like this, if you want content like this from me, leave a like, and why not leave a comment about who you think I should do next? It could be anyone from world football, or even somebody not from world football. I had this idea last year about having, Tupac Shakur in the game. What would he look like? Yeah, so, I've also noticed he's just got player traits, plays 1-2s, which is one of the traits I would have given him if I was to. I'd also have comes deep to get the ball as he gets older, tries long-range passes and such, switch ball, dictate tempo, all those nice things. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment about what you'd like to see next, and of course, if you want to support the creation of such things and show that, there definitely is a market for YouTube-only content, why not become a supporter on Patreon? My name's been the Reckonist. This is Paul Scholes. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching.